And that, Mallory, is what happens when I can't find the video that goes along with the intro music. Hello, Mallory. This is Katie. I realized that I never actually put her in one of my videos, so this is her.
Hi.
Ain't she cute? My answer to your question of my favorite hangout spot is actually a dorm, of course. You know. So this is the second best. It's not really a hangout spot, really, but it's like a cool place to be, so it counts. It's called the Labyrinth, because it's a labyrinth. I just ran into a bush. There's a chapel. And basically, I mean, you know what you do at a labyrinth, but it's special. Girls coming to the rescue.
Alright.
So we were in this group called Inspired, and it was the early immersion group, and like freshman year, it was about inspiring each other and getting deep, like every day, literally every day, getting deep as hell. And the first day, like first day of college ever, we all came here. We're sitting in a circle at night with some like tea candles, tea lights, whatever. And just sitting there, and like the group leader was just like asking these deep questions, like we were just spilling our souls. Things like, what do you regret most? So it's got some history.
Yeah, special also in the sense of like awkward special, because we were all walking down the little main road here to the labyrinth, and this guy, this really weird guy, follows us around, and we hadn't really met him that much. We just bumped into him a couple times, and we knew his name, and so he comes and talks to us, and is just like telling us about his girlfriend and stuff. He's like, my girlfriend and I, we just like, whenever we're depressed, we just have like all kinds of sex. And we were like, okay, alright.
He's just one of those typical college creepers.
Oh man. And so
Girl, you know.
And so that was actually in the library, and so like we left the library and walked to here to the labyrinth, and he follows us.
The library is way over there.
Way over there. He follows us, and we're like, what is he doing? He's kind of talking to us, and we think he's really weird, but he won't go away. And finally, we're all sitting down in the labyrinth. He's like, my girlfriend and I, like, we're getting married. Like, we have the date. It's set. We're getting married in like 2 years. But she said like at college, like she's not that jealous, and she's really great. Like, well, she said I could like have sex with whoever I wanted. Like, she doesn't care. Like, she's not jealous at all. So yeah. And he gave us this really expectant look, like, and then we were like, oh, okay. Well, then we were like, yeah, she's tricking you. When she says she doesn't care, she actually cares. Like, don't sleep with another person, because this is just a trap, man. It's a trap. And then he looked kind of disappointed, and then he went away. But only after he left did we realize we were actually being propositioned, because he's like, she said I could have sex with whoever I wanted, so like, hit me up. Like, oh my god. And so from that day on, like, it is, another great story to tell.
My question for you this week, segueing, is tell me a story of a creeper that you've encountered in the last, like, I don't know, a couple years. Let me know, because we gotta sympathize with each other. We ain't doing this alone.
Gotta fess up, man. We gotta know.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So even though you asked for a tour of my favorite hangout spot that wasn't a dorm, I'm still gonna give you, a mini tour of my dorm, because I like it, and I don't think I've showed it to you. So here's when you walk in, and then you have my dresser full of makeup and shampoo-y things, and there's me. And then here's my wardrobe with all my clothes in it. So then back here we have Tegan and Sarah and Mumford and Sons and co-posters. And there's my laundry basket, and then my bed, and some posters up here, and some books, and yeah. And then all this stuff, which is basically homework. So what's new with me is that I'm changing my major. I was an English major with a concentration in writing, but there weren't enough writing classes, or just too many lit requirements, and I'm not as interested in that. I'm becoming a women, gender, and sexuality studies major, and I'm really excited. I don't know if you've ever taken a women's studies class, but it's so awesome. So also I've been, trying to grow my hair out a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't know what I want the end result to be, but I'm just like letting it do its thing. Also, about Scotland and England, I'm actually looking at Copenhagen, Denmark right now for studying abroad next spring, 2014, because it is a lot better for women's studies, and it looks like a great program, but I'm still figuring out if I can do that because it's a little bit more expensive than going to University of Glasgow like I was thinking about would have been. So I'll keep you updated on that. But even if you are in Scotland or England or wherever you are, if we happen to be there at the same time, because I'll be there from January, February to May, June-ish, so we could totally probably meet up. Like, I know two girls who went to Scotland and Copenhagen and they visited each other, and I thought that was adorable, so I was thinking, you know, no reason we can't do that, so just say. Also, you look amazing. Like, everything about you just looks so amazing. You are amazing. You are just beautiful. And the working out, seriously, people talk about working out like it's no big deal. It is, like, it takes, you know, it takes dedication, and that is so awesome. Like, I am so bad at working out. I wish I was better at it. But seriously, that hula hooping, I could never do that. That is crazy. Congrats. Seriously, that was so cool. Your question was what I would want an awesome date night to look like, and my dream / perfect date night happened the other day, and I'm sad because I didn't think of filming at it. That would have been cool. So there's this place in Baltimore called One World Cafe, and it's so good. This table was so little, it was so cute. It was just like a little tiny table, and we had all this food. We had to like move the food to a different table because we were taking up so much room. Anything that revolves around food and talking is like the perfect date night. So it's freezing,
Yeah.
even though it's mid-March. So
Marilyn, what are you doing? I challenge you to make up a song on the spot while recording.
it can be a rap or a song or like a country tune, whatever you want, or a polka.
Or
A polka.
and it has to include an avocado, a train, and
It has to.
a fact about your roommate.
Yeah. I loved your impressions of the people from the final battle. I knew who they all were. And it's funny because it's been, I guess, almost 3 years. Also, I'm assuming that because it's almost your birthday, that you have started the VIP Tours training. So I want to know how that was. So you should tell me. And I'm really excited for you. And I almost have no idea what that means, but it sounds really, really cool. And I've, like, never been to Disneyland other than the Potter Park. So, I love you and miss you. Mwah.